How quickly does this quarterback get your attention on film?
Yeah, quickly. He's a really good player. They got a lot of skill guys, a lot of talent on their offense. So, and I mean, they throw the ball really well. And after what we did against Michigan State, like giving up a lot of pass yards, we have to tighten that up a lot. So we got a big task, but we're looking forward to it.
How do you not let the pressure of just getting to that 6 win get to this locker room? Because obviously it's been a while since Nebraska's got to that. Everybody kind of knows what it means to get that 6 win.
Yeah, we just don't look at it as getting another win, or it's just what you do every single day. It's just that process and that what you've been doing since should have been week 1 of fall camp has been the same throughout. Like there's no different this week or last week or the week before that. It should all be the same. You shouldn't change how you prepare, how you do anything because we're 1 win closer to a bowl game or not. It should be all the same. So that's in my mind. That's how I look at it. And we just have to do a good job of spreading that idea throughout the team.
How challenging is it to clean the slate every week and start over again, or is it not? I mean, you probably give yourself 24 hours, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's kind of that 24-hour rule. Like we come in on Sunday, we watch film, especially after this one. It kind of left a bad taste in our mouth, and we're just kind of like licking our wounds a little bit. And then you come back on Monday, you come in the facility, watch film, recover, and by that time, by Tuesday, it's time to go. It's the next game. So you have about 24 hours, a little more now because we have that Monday off. But yeah, it should be about 24 hours, and then you're flipping the page onto the next opponent.
Is there QB? Are there specific concepts or things that pop out about what Maryland does that impresses you?
Yeah, I mean they just throw the ball around a lot, and when they run it too, they're successful in the run game too. It's not just they're not just a completely one-sided team. Like they have a really good. They kind of have a stable backs that are pretty solid. So. We have to make sure when they run the ball, we tackle it well, but they pass the ball, I think, like 75% of the time or something crazy like that. So we got to make sure when they do run it, we knock it out to make them kind of that one-dimensional. And then we have to be able to cover guys and scramble drill and keep their quarterback in the pocket and just make hard throws for them. So, yeah, they're obviously a great team, so we're excited for it.
Coach White said he maybe wasn't as aggressive in his play calling at Michigan State. Do you guys prefer when you're allowed to play more aggressive and not necessarily keep everything in front of you?
I mean, yes and no. Like I don't. That's not a feeling really of mine. Like we just get the call and like, all right, let's roll because we've been taught the entire year. It doesn't matter the call. It's just how we perform in that call, and that's what they've been preaching us. It's not. There's not a perfect call. There's not a just a magical call that's gonna win games. It's how we attack those calls and how we play with dominant contact in those calls.
What about Marquise Buford? Just getting him back. What did his presence on the field mean to you guys last week?
Yeah, Bute's awesome. I mean, everybody's seen him work and how he works in the offseason to get back from that knee injury. Like, everybody's just basically in awe of him. Like, we're just like, yeah, he's a leader on the team, and he was leading from behind kind of the pack, like working his tail off in the pit, doing all the kind of the gritty work that no one really sees. And to come back and play and give us meaningful snaps is just like it's just a testament to him and his character. So yeah, we're gonna rally behind a guy like that, and we're always like welcome to have a guy that's played a lot of football, that's a good football player back on the field with us.
You play a lot of football here. You get a couple more in this stadium. Are you getting to that point yet where you take a little bit of stock of that? And
yeah, kind of this year I've been definitely like taking in those home games, especially a little more seriously. Just like this is a cool place. It's a place that's really kind of unlike any other place. So just taking that in when you walk out on the field and just looking at your surroundings and just kind of be where your feet are. So yeah, it's definitely coming to a close. So it's kind of a bittersweet moment, but I'm excited for the last 2 home games, last 3 games.